Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today we're going over how to unlock all the alternate skills for Operator and Drifter on Risk of Rain 2's Alloy Collective DLC. Let's get into it. First off, we're going to work on Operator skills. And the first challenge we're going to complete is putting together a team. What you have to do for this one is while playing Operator, you have to buy 5 different drones, and this will complete the challenge. This one is really easy and simple to do. You'll probably unlock it just by playing the game normally as an Operator. The skill this will unlock is the Transport Drones Mark II, which, like the normal transport drones, they will stun and pick up monsters, then drop them, causing them to take fall damage. The second challenge we're going to do is that all you got? How to complete this one is you need to kill 4 different monsters with a single ricochet. Once again, this one's pretty simple to complete. You'll probably get it done just by playing normally, but if you do want an easier time completing it, you can enable the artifacts of Command, Glass, and Swarms. These will make it so you can stack up damage items and you deal a ton more damage, and there are more monsters for your ricochet to hit. And the skill that this challenge unlocks is the new secondary, where you enter a target painting mode, and once you have your targets locked, your drones will go and ram those monsters, and crits will also ignite the monsters that are hit. The third challenge we're going over how to complete is not so different, and how you complete this challenge is you have to beat the teleporter boss on Conduit Canyon without touching the ground, and here's how we're going to do that. The first step is we're going to enable the artifact of command, and the only items you really need to pick up are a few Hopu feathers so you can stay in the air as long as possible during the boss fight. But other than that is just go with what you like to use, and as for equipment, you are actually going to want to pick up a Trophy Hunter's Tricorn. So play normally until the third stage, grabbing Hopu feathers and hopefully a Trophy Hunter's Tricorn, and once you're on the third stage, you're going to look for this probe that is flashing red, and you're going to activate it, which will spawn a virtual orb that will open a portal to Conduit Canyon. And once you're on Conduit Canyon, you're going to go through the stage like normal, collecting the sentry keys, opening the locks, etc, etc, and once you reach the teleporter, you're going to activate it and start jumping and launching yourself between your drones, and do your best to stay off the ground and try and kill the Soulless probe like normal. And eventually the Alloy Hunter will kill the Soulless probe, and once it does, you can use the Trophy Hunter's Tricorn and complete the challenge. Completing the challenge will unlock the alternate utility skill on Operator, which what the skill does is when you hold your utility skill button, one of your drones will project a shield where you're facing, which will block damage, and after a short period, or if you release the button, it will fly out and deal damage. And for the final challenge for Operator, we're going to do the That Just Happened challenge. And what this challenge wants you to do is keep an Elder Lemurian airborne for 10 seconds. And how I did that is, once again, I enabled the artifact of command. This time though, I was only going for items that increased my survivability because I didn't want to accidentally kill the Elder Lemurian. The main item you're going to want to grab as soon as possible is the Primordial Cube. Once you have found one, you're going to play normally until you find a stage where you can find Elder Lemurians. And once you do, you're going to run up to one, look straight up, and use the Primordial Cube. This should lift up the Elder Lemurian into the sky long enough to complete the challenge. Completing this challenge will unlock Operator's alternate special skill, which what it does is you throw out a drone which will take aggro and absorb damage. Then after a short period, explode out, dealing more damage the more damage it absorbs. And now on to Drifter's skills. The first challenge we're going to work on for Drifter is Trash Compactor, and how you complete this challenge is you need 20 temporary items at a single time while playing Drifter. Now how I completed this challenge is you're going to want to try and get a couple of Lysat cells, which will allow you to use her salvage skill multiple times. You can use the artifact of command to make it less RNG heavy if you want, but this is one of those challenges where you probably will unlock it with a decent run. Another really helpful tip I have is using her repossess skill to pick up things like open chests, huge shrines, etc, and smacking them around, because doing so will generate a lot of junk for you to use. Once you have everything you need and pick up the 20 temporary items, the challenge will complete. And the skill this challenge unlocks is the Junk Cube, which is Drifter's alternate secondary skill. When you use it, it will spawn a junk cube that you can smack around, and if you hit monsters with it, it will fly back towards you so you can hit it again. And each time it hits a monster, it will deal really good damage. And on the third smack, it will explode, dealing even more damage. And now for the second challenge, we're going to work on the challenge in the bag. And what you have to do for this challenge is activate a Shrine of the Mountain and then defeat one of the teleporter bosses by hitting it with a Shrine of the Mountain. Enabling the artifact of prestige will make this challenge easier to complete, but it's not needed. If you don't have the artifact unlocked yet, you can check out the card on screen, which will take you to my video on how to unlock the artifact. Once you're in the run and you found a Shrine of the Mountain, go ahead and activate it. And then I grabbed the shrine and brought it closer to the teleporter so it's nearby when I need it. And then just do the teleporter like normal, get one of the bosses to low health, and just before you kill it, grab the shrine with her repossess skill, and then hit the button again to throw it out and hit the boss with it. If you've done it right, the boss should die and the challenge should be complete. The skill that unlocks is Drifter's alternate utility skill, which is Tornado Slam. The skill will make Drifter spin forward, dealing damage and generating junk. You will also bounce off larger monsters. Now onto the final challenge of the video, and that is Leave No Trace. How you complete this challenge is while playing Drifter, you need to play the game like normal up to the 3rd stage, and once again find the flashing probe and activate it, do the teleporter, take the portal to Conduit Canyon, grab the keys, open the locks, do the teleporter, make your way to the Solutional Haunt and beat the boss. Once you have done all that, you're going to go into the side room again and grab the Prism Matrixes, defeat the Umbra of Multi, head over to the vault entrance and open it up. Once it's open, you'll see Drifter's backpack hanging on a pole. All you have to do is open it up and that will complete the challenge. The skill this challenge unlocks is Drifter's alternate special skill called Tinker. And what this skill does is it will create a shockwave that does damage and applies a random debuff to monsters. But if you're also in range of interactables that have items like shops or chests, it will re-roll those items as well. And that is how you unlock all the alternate skills on Operator and Drifter. I hope you found this video helpful or entertaining, and if you did, you know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe buttons, and if you want even more Risk of Rain 2 content from me, you should check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/chorax109. Have a good one, guys. Peace.